Hello, beautiful person. I hope third time is the charm. I am having technical issues today, but I am determined to get this video out to the world. So, my name is Adasi Vitar. I am a life coach and a wellness advocate, and I help beautiful people like you create well-being in their lives. And why do I do this? So my mother passed away at the age of 69 from complications of diabetes, and she never got to see my kids grow up. And it wasn't because she didn't know how to take care of herself. Of course she did. But she just had other priorities until it was too late. So I don't want that to happen to me, and I don't want that to happen to you. And that is why I'm here pretty much every day, except 7, to talk to you about health, about well-being, about detox sometimes, about mindset lots of times. And, oh, hi, Sam. So today I want to talk about intermittent fasting, because today I am actually on an intermittent fasting day in my program. And it's sometimes a little intense, but it's actually makes me feel really good. And so I pulled up I made a document with 10 points of the benefits of intermittent fasting, which has been around, of course, for millennia. People have been doing this, but it's become more popular lately, and along with keto and so on. And so intermittent fasting is a thing. But yeah, the program that I do has actually had people, oh, hi, Michael, has people doing this since 2002. So for us, it's not a new thing. But anyway, I wanted to talk about some benefits of intermittent fasting. And I have this list of 10, but I'm obviously not going to tell you about all of them because that would take too much time. But I do have this document, so if you want it, just drop me a message, I'll send it to you. So the first point that I wanted to talk about is that intermittent fasting reduces inflammation and oxidative stress. Now for me, as someone who has lived with an autoimmune condition for over 30 years, it's important that I keep my inflammation down as much as I can. And of course, in the stressful times that we live in, that's going to cause my inflammation to go up. And so it's really important I get enough sleep, that I eat properly, and intermittent fasting is an integral part of how I keep inflammation under control. So that's number 1. Number 2, also important for me personally, is that it can reduce insulin resistance. Now, insulin resistance is a pre-diabetic condition. And what happens is that your cells just don't want to accept insulin. And then what happens is that they also don't accept the sugar that's being carried around in your blood. And then you have high blood sugar, and after a certain amount of time of this, you are going to have diabetes, which, as I mentioned, killed my mom, is generally not a good thing. And I do have it in my family, obviously, so it's something that I pay attention to. And there have been studies that show that intermittent fasting will help reduce insulin resistance. It makes your cells more sensitive to insulin and more able to use the sugar that you put that is in your bloodstream from the food that you eat. Now, I also eat a very low-carb diet, so that helps also reduce the amount of sugar in my bloodstream to begin with. And all in all, so far, so good. Tfu, as we say. So I said I have 10 of these things. This is the last one I'm going to talk about today, is that it slows or reverses the symptoms of aging. Now, I will admit, I do color my hair. My hairdresser knows for sure, and now you do too. But aside from that, I'm going to be 59, God willing, on Sunday, and most people are surprised when I tell you that. And it has to do, some of it's genetics, but a lot of it has to do with lifestyle, with the foods that I eat. I've been using a collagen supplement that I'm going to report on after I've been using it for 30 days, because it's kind of cool. But also, intermittent fasting is known to reduce the symptoms of aging. So if you've got, aches and pains and so on, you might want to consider intermittent fasting as one of the things that you do in order to help yourself feel better. So, so what did I want to tell you? Oh yeah, so I've got a group going this week. It's called 4 Days to Wellness, to Well-Being, 4 Days to Well-Being, and in it I am sharing information about the program that I use, the products that I use for the intermittent fasting, for nutrition in general, the collagen that has taken taken a lot of people by storm, and so on. So if you would like to go into this group, there's no obligation, obviously, then just drop me a message and I will send you a link. And furthermore, if that sort of thing is not of interest to you, but you do want to know more about the benefits of intermittent fasting, I do have this document that I made with 10 benefits of intermittent fasting, and I will be happy to send it to you. So, you have a great day. Remember, I love you. Hopefully this will post properly. And yeah, if you want the link to that group that's going on this week, just drop me a message. Talk to you again soon.